6 millionaire habits you can start today. Whether it's the new year or any time you feel inspired, here are the 6 habits among millionaires that can help you improve your financial life. Trait number 6, aiming high. Millionaires like to shoot high when it comes to setting goals and achievements. Parkinson's law dictates that work expands so as to fill the time available for completion. A similar psychological effect takes place when you set high expectation for your goals. The higher expectation that you set for your goals, the more likely you are at achieving a better result. Tips: when shooting high, set intermediate goals and process goals. Example: to lose some weight 25 pounds, you should instead focus on the activity or short-term goals that will allow you to get there. A process goal can be going to the gym and working out 4 times a week. This is a much more achievable goal that fit into a higher ambitious goal of 25 pounds. Trait number 5, not trading time for money. Most millionaires typically do not rely on just one income source, and they don't rely on trading time for money. Time is a finite resource and money is not. Find a way where you can leverage your time and make more money without having to be active. That can be starting a small business that runs on its own. It can be dividend income from investment. It can be a book or a course online. Example: I'm writing on Medium to share personal finance and entrepreneurship advice. I put lots of work into compiling, writing and editing posts. But once it's published, it can earn money for me when I work my day job or when I sleep. Tips: stretched for time. Index fund or dividend investing is one of the easiest ways to build a passive income time. Trait number 4, living below your means. In a survey done on 100 multimillionaires a couple years ago, the data shows that these multimillionaires often live within their means and save a lot of their money. The average household income was $250,000 a year, and their annual spending was around $90,000 a year. Furthermore, the survey shows that the average multimillionaire is only spending 30% of their income a year, or having a 64% saving rates. Even though millionaires make a higher than average income, their costs are staying relatively low and they do not suffer from lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation occurs as we make more money. We constantly want to level up our lives. Tips: saving large percentage of your income enables you to have more options. To prevent lifestyle inflation, we need to make consistent choices with the long-term picture in mind so we can forego the short-term instant gratification and instead reap the benefits many years after. Trait number 3, investing. Investing is one of the quickest ways to build your wealth because of the principle of compound interest. You can become a millionaire just by being disciplined, saving a percentage of your paycheck and investing. The important part here is that you get your money working for you instead of earning close to zero interest on saving accounts. Tips: a very easy method you could begin today to become wealthy over time is to consistently invest in low-cost index fund or ETF. Index fund is the equivalent product, not traded publicly like ETF, to allow you to invest in many different companies at a relatively low cost. Trait number 2, surround yourself with positive people. Successful people don't become successful by themselves, they surround themselves with positive people who are often better than them at many things. You'll get energized, and that positive energy will definitely motivate you to do better. When you have more positive reinforcement throughout life, you are more encouraged, which can translate into better achievement. A Wall Street Journal article shows that on average, positive people are getting paid 40% more than negative people. I found the pattern of overt optimism in incredibly successful serial entrepreneurs such as Mark Cuban, Richard Branson, who found business based on the confidence that they are helping the world by solving a problem. Trait number 1, have a high bias on action. Many self-made millionaires have a high bias on acting first and diving straight into their ventures, even if means taking on a great level of risk. Experiments are by their nature prone to failure, but a few big successes compensate for dozens of things that didn't work. Bold bet: AWS, Kindle, Amazon Prime, our third-party seller business, all of those things are examples of bold bets that did work. Jeff Bezos. Fire phone. If you never heard of it, is because it was Amazon's biggest flop. Trying to compete with iPhones and Androids, Amazon tried to sell for 99 cents. The company took $170 million loss from the phone, and Fire Phone was scrapped from Amazon.com. Similarly, Virgin mogul Richard Branson once tried to compete with Coke by creating Virgin Cola. You cannot be a true entrepreneur if you don't have failure along the way, because you're not pushing the limits. Richard Branson. So are you sitting there with an idea for business and 100 self-doubting thoughts such as, my idea won't work, the market is too saturated already, I won't be able to compete with Amazon, or the classic one, I don't know how to run a business? Since starting this Medium blog, I have written 55 articles, and this month, for the first time, made more than $23. I also have started an Airbnb rental with my partner by taking advantage of the low-interest environment of 2021. The only way to get over these fears is to get started, even in the smallest way possible. The more time you start things, the better you get at starting, and you will become less attached to outcomes. If you make it this far, take action today and build one habit mentioned above.